Nigga said.
What up? This your boy Sweet Jones.
I'm in the studio with DJ Envy, Charlamagne,
Your girl, DJ Envy, Angela G, and Charlamagne Gate.
Duggar. Welcome to the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Y'all got a name on y'all.
Yeah.
So, welcome back to another video.
Oh, we already live?
Yeah.
I mean, you ain't tell me. I didn't even know. I'm over here kicking it up, shooting and shit.
That's good. That's good.
How y'all doing? No, I'm just kidding. So what's good?
Everything is good.
That's right.
Everything is everything.
Thanks for having me on your show. I feel like a celebrity. This is so amazing. It's like 100,000 people finna see me once y'all like, subscribe, ring the little bell, ding-a-ling.
Somebody said it for me because I never remember to say it ever. Like, I'm always like, hey y'all, let's jump into the video. Oh,
what you be saying? Let's hop on into it.
Let's dive on in. That's normally me. So thank you, Trill, for saying that. I have a special guest today. If you didn't just already notice, we're looking a little downhill, but it's methods to our madness. Yeah, it's
I'm
definitely
actually
fine.
short. It's okay.
And I'm 6'7", so
in spirit.
I brought my friend Trill along just to talk about starting over. Starting over is something that we both had to do. Sometimes we want to start over, and sometimes we didn't necessarily want to start over. We didn't know we was about to have to start over. We was just living our best life, and it was just kind of like boom, nope.
You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you run into obstacles where you have to figure out if it's bitches pushing you out or if it's Jesus. But we're going to talk about Jesus pushing you, growing you, not the bitches, okay? So that's what we're going into today.
Oh. First, let me get my sip scene.
You see, my jitters was
I already
coming.
had this open. I know I was going to open the McBride Sisters wine. I lied. I'm saving that until I get another bottle. So right now I got some Moon X. This is Cabernet.
Moon X.
Moon X.
Is it mixed with moonshine?
Let's see.
I mean, I'm going to drink it regardless.
Just enough in there?
Yeah, no, that's fine. No, we'll just refill. Can I get a refill? Here.
Okay.
Cheers.
I want to have somebody to drink with this.
Come on.
What?
Come on, somebody. Oh, that's nice.
I have bone on my mouth, so
That's really good.
that's what that's doing.
I appreciate that.
So tell the people how we met, Trill.
Well, I've been knowing Alisha for about 8 years now. We was ganged at Hell's Wargo.
Hell's Wargo in the house.
Wargo in the house, you know what I'm saying? Running, transactions, doing the banking thing, living our best life, like wop,
Clipping it.
And I happened to just gain a really good friend out of a work relationship. And so 8 years in, we've done a lot of growing together. Out here just literally thriving and drinking wine, making it through the day. You know how it goes, but yeah. Hell's Wargo.
It's hard out here for a pimp when you're trying to get his money for the rent. So, So in the spirit of starting over and just piggybacking off of what Trill said, we did work for Hell's Wargo, and my personal experience with starting over has to do a lot with that. That was my first time actually having to start anything over. As a lot of people may not think a work relationship is kind of just like a romantic relationship. Right. If you spend years of your life somewhere and all of a sudden a shift happens and you're no longer there, that takes a toll on you.
A big toll.
A big one. I know.
Yeah. When you're in your routine of things and you're comfortable, we both experience that. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're confident in something that you're doing, or you felt like you found your passion. It's like, okay, I'm in this. I'm supposed to be doing it, and something stops you from doing that. Your whole world gets flipped upside down.
Definitely. Right? I can remember going through. I'm gonna just put my business out there. This was my first time ever getting fired. I have not been fired since. I was not fired before. I was a quitter. Like I'm gonna quit. But then they was like, "Oh, you're getting fired this time," and I was like, "Whoa!" And
first of all, bitch.
Wait a minute, like this is how this feels. So I can remember the exact day I got fired. I can remember calling my mom, calling my boyfriend, just being like, "Oh, this is what happened,"
Right.
and just being okay with it, seemingly, and then noticing myself in the space I'm in now. Looking back, I was very, very depressed. I lost maybe like 70 pounds.
Girl,
my friends was like,
you was out here snatched. You
snatched. Like that. We joking about it, but that depression, losing weight, is like people was like, "Hey, is it the crack?" And I was like, "No, like that's not what it is." And it was very hard for me to talk about it because I was so sad. Like I was having a hard time talking to a lot of people. So just when it comes down to it, it's that work relationship is just like. It's just like a romantic relationship. You know, you break up with your boyfriend and you just want to go eat up all the fudge ice cream. Right. It's the same thing with a work relationship. I definitely dealt with anxiety. My confidence took a hit. I felt like Trill said, I did something so well, and for it to just be like snatched.
Right.
I realized in that moment, not right then, but now looking back, I realized nothing is permanent. So
yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna do what I can for these 8 hours, and if I don't like it, I will go somewhere else.
I think the best part about starting over is realizing your potential all over again, because my story was very similar to yours, especially when you bend over backwards, whether it's for people, whether it's for the job that you work for, whether it's for a spouse or significant other. When you feel taken advantage of, that's a whole nother level of hurt. It's a whole nother level of feeling betrayed. And just to piggyback off of what you were saying, I was in a similar boat, you know, that basically getting let go was something that wasn't in my control. It wasn't something that I actually did wrong, whether it was morale speaking or by the book. Like, everything was done the way it was supposed to. It was just other pieces that I didn't have control over. It was other people. It was different entities that allowed for this to happen. And I want to speak a little spiritually, because honestly, it was the best thing that could have ever happened to me. Like, the best, okay? Let me tell you about the glow up. You want to talk about your glow up first? Because
no, you go so I can think about everything I want to say.
Let me tell you about the glow up. First of all, with the starting over, yes, the depression hit, the anxiety hit, the feeling of failure, all that hit, okay? The first thing that came into play was the support system. I have an amazing wife. I have an amazing group of friends that was like, bitch, you the shit, you know what I'm saying? They was like, if you want to be down for me, I'm cool, you could be down, and now pick yourself back up. And it was just constant positive feedback, you know, and that's important when you go into phases or chapters in life that you can't control. That's important in the start over phase. But literally, your girl got a job offer in like 2 weeks, okay? They increased my pay by like $12K, all right? Not only did I get back pay, and then I also got repaid, and then I got vacation. I was basically off for 3 weeks for the free, plus money paid. Started a new job with better benefits, more responsibility, better recognition. Like, everything was top notch, and I couldn't have been more grateful. But all in all, it humbled me the most, you know, to actually be pushed out of that comfort zone and realize that, I was low-key miserable where I was at. Like, I was just dealing. I was just going with the motions. I was just doing what I thought I was supposed to do. And the truth of it was I was supposed to leave a long time ago, you know. And that's when God was like, bitch, let me go on ahead and make some shit shake. And he did. He shook my whole world, but in this earthquake, created like just a new foundation of hope and a new foundation of self-confidence, a new foundation of growth. Like, it literally was the best thing that ever happened to me. So, Hells Fargo, you can get the hell on.
Hells Wargo.
Hells Wargo.
Hells Wargo.
Hells Wargo. I done took too many sips
of the moonshine. Moonshine. So I have to piggyback off what Trill said as far as staying in a place so long. Like, you just get comfortable being there, and it's not challenging you anymore. You know everything you're gonna know about that position. going to work is just a mundane task, whereas you used to be excited to go to work. It's like, what am I going to deal with today while at work? And it's like you're just doing it basically for the money because you got to pay the lights, you got to pay the rent, and it's like it's just something to do. So I definitely agree with her as far as I should have been gone a long time ago. The people that I was working with were not serving me. The environment, even the location that I was at, it should have told me a lot. It was in a part of town that was at one point had a lot of stuff going on, and then all of a sudden businesses started shutting down, and the bank was just a lone building in a desert,
in a freaking lonely ass park.
Yeah, and so I would go to work and I would look out the window and be so sad because the branch I had come from had just been so lively. I would see people all day, every day. You know, I could go.
That's a big thing because we worked at a branch together, obviously. Different roles, but
we were like a family.
We were a clique type family.
Yes.
You know, I mean, at the time, the positions that we served, we had a little rinky-dink manager. Who doesn't? Okay, whatever. But we confided in each other, and we made work not only fun, but we were successful. Like, work didn't feel like a task.
It didn't feel like I loved going to work.
I loved going to work. You can come in, shits and giggles, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Who getting breakfast?
Oh, remember that day I got cussed out?
Man! We ain't even
Story time. Story time. We gotta tell it.
Okay, so boom. Listen.
If you watching, I'm not sorry because you cussed me out, but we're gonna talk about it today.
The past.
What
we was doing? Just
what
happened? We just came in like
somebody came in late, and I was like, "Oh, you coming in late? Can you go ahead and help us with some stuff?"
And then out of nowhere,
it was just like,
"You need to shut the hell up sometimes. You can't even say good morning." And it was like,
that's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
I didn't say good morning,
but you did. You said good morning to every. It was like a blanket good morning. You know what I'm saying?
But my thing is, if you come in on time, then
I mean,
you hear the good morning.
If I'm gonna sip some tea.
But if I've had to do all the work and you just coming in and you know how when you late you gotta look mean to make it look like you late
but
for a reason. But
last time that was always late, so let me sip my wine.
Sips wine. But just into that story time. I got cussed to bleep out that day, okay? And everybody was just kind of like,
what's really going on?
Are you getting beat on at home?
Like,
or
what happened? I don't understand.
I don't think I got an apology ever, but you know, I let that go. I really didn't let it go, but I'm not mad at it. I really wasn't mad at it then because I was laughing. He's like, "You think everything is a damn joke?" I do.
It's actually quite funny.
Are you a big man?
All right.
You mad?
What I hit him with, love you, mean it.
But
yeah, all in all, relationships, whether it's platonic, romantic, you know, whatever your destination is, as long as you know where you want to go, it doesn't matter what path you take. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. I think we have to be fluid in understanding that just because we see something right now, we got our eyes on the prize, it's more than one way to get to my house. Like, you can get to my house a few different ways. And I think that's the same thing with, like, jobs. If you're looking for jobs or really in whatever, it's more than one way to skin a cat. Don't be, and I can say don't be depressed, but losing your job is something like
I got stuck on cat. I'm sorry.
I think
wow.
Oh wow.
Alright.
I think it's something so refreshing about starting over, because as Tria was saying, how she just upgraded her life. She raised her price on what do we say we're gonna call them, Hell's Wargo. It was just like the same thing happened to me. I would have still been in the same position I had been in, because the people there, it was so much
clickety shit.
It was so much clickety shit going on. Like, this is my person, this is my person. Oh, I'm gonna hire this person. It was very close knit, and we got into that knit, but it was like we weren't really fit for that knit because we're not those type of people. So they had to get us out of there.
I think honestly, what came about was that we obviously were both fit for the jobs that we were promoted to. We brought value. We were assets to the company in a different way, and that obviously showed in our work ethic. But then when we got into those roles as our individual selves, and these same people realized, oh, they're not conforming to me. Oh, they have their own voice. Oh, they're speaking up for things that
they know more than me.
Oh, they know more than me. Oh, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to coach them because I don't know how to acknowledge if I'm wrong, or I don't know how to accept feedback as a superior getting it from a subordinate, you know, because there should be, I'm in a management role now, and there should be a safe place for management and associates to be able to discuss amongst each other, you know, the potential in work and also the potential of the employees' growth. And that was not happening, you know, where we were. It was blatantly obvious, not even just on, you know, the levels of management that we were reporting to, but it was on a bigger scale. Like the whole market was shit.
Trash.
Thank you.
Basura.
Thank you. Basura.
It was a trash market. And it really wasn't just because we were in different markets, right? Mm-hmm. When we were in the same market, it was trash. It was just less trash because we had each other.
Correct.
But then when we branched off and we were apart and we were in separate markets, it was even more trash because we were like, we in this thing by ourselves. Like, I can't call you and we can't talk about whoever because yours giving you hell just like mine giving me hell. It's like, what?
And we were both in different leadership positions, so we understood what the role called for, but that was not the message being delivered from the higher ups or whatnot. And then the higher ups past that were being assholes. So it was just like, I don't understand what the expectation is. Then the expectation was given to you and you did that, and it was like, that wasn't the expectation. It was like, bitch, you just told me.
It literally was like running around like a chicken with your head cut off.
Seriously.
One day do this, the next day we need this, the next day why didn't you do this on Monday? Because I don't even know what you want me to do.
Right.
You never explained it. You just said do this, and then I'm trying to do it on Tuesday because you told me Monday at 2:00. We close at 4.
Right.
And then Tuesday I try to do it. I gotta do something totally different. I mean, it was a lot of just. They didn't even know what they wanted us to do. It was a lot of passing the book, and the book stopped at us because we trying to figure out what to do. Right. But you know, when shit hits the fan, somebody gotta be the example. So I guess in that sense, it was us. But in any case, Wells Fargo to me is like Walmart now. Everybody has worked there. Basically,
that was a very good example.
Everybody has. I know a lot of. Have you worked at Walmart?
No, they wouldn't hire me.
That's how Wells Fargo is.
I don't know what's going on. Maybe I was like not good enough for Walmart. I wasn't.
I applied for McDonald's when I was like 18, 19. I was like, bitch, get on somewhere.
I don't think McDonald's hired me.
They didn't hire. Why? Then again, I'm not blocking that blessing that I didn't work there.
If you work there, do you, boo boo? Get the coins, whatever the case may be.
And what do I have to say to get extra crispy fries? That's all I want to know. You can put it in the comments because I want to know. Because my fries be a little soggy sometimes.
I mean, they're usually soggy. But
got fresh fries, please. I gonna be there. Put the Corona in my fries. Anyways, starting over at my new position though, I definitely bossed up. My wardrobe changed, and then I went in like 70 pounds lighter, so I wasn't looking like the Pillsbury Doughboy. It was very much slim and trim. It was very much new attitude. You know, you in a new environment. You and then that's when your personality can shine. Nobody has any negativity to say about you unless they really are just hating because they don't know you. You know, you gotta. It's like a clean slate. If we're looking at it from an optimistic standpoint, that's a clean slate. Nobody has gotten on your nerves to the point where you don't want to see their face every day, and you ain't got on nobody's nerves.
And I think it's just a great opportunity. It reminds you all over again. It allows you to self-evaluate, you know, find your worth all over again, you know, like you said, a clean slate. Coming into it, obviously you're nervous because you're like, okay, this is new. I don't know these people don't know me. And you just come in yourself and you're so much more welcome because these people don't know you. You know what I'm saying? If anything, sometimes you're a breath of fresh air to them because whoever the last motherfucker wasn't no fucking tulips either.
There she goes. There she goes.
How you doing?
The new girl. All right, come on, let me help you. Thanks. I like to be helped.
Right. Can you show me where the vending machine is?
Where's the restroom?
Yeah.
Can I use your badge to go upstairs?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty much the time to lay it on them thick because that's gonna be your new team, you know. And in my experience, whenever I've had problems with a manager or a supervisor, it don't take long. Like I don't get buck with them, I don't get rowdy with them. All I do is I sit and I meditate about it, or I just think about it, and then in a little to no time, they like moved on. They didn't went on up to glory to another position.
I was gonna say
not the highest position.
You didn't kill them off, damn.
Not the highest position, just a higher, like a out of my way position. You know, the way I don't have to deal with them. That's happened to me on 2 occasions, and you know. even with, like we said, looking at the good and stuff, my new position, I feel like it was just a blessing because, like we had already said, I would have never left if it wasn't for them firing me. But my new position put me at the corporate location where I was in contact with every manager of every department. So I wasn't just with regular people. I was showing my face to big people like VPs and presidents and stuff. So seeing them every day and then them handpicking me to promote me to another position in another sector of the company was like, okay.
It really makes you feel valued though. You know what I'm saying? It makes you feel recognized. And that is one thing that I think we lacked at Wells Fargo.
Yeah.
You know,
you didn't feel valued. It was like, do this because we said do it. And you gonna do it.
And I think, you know, a lot of that plays into leadership also. When leadership gets complacent, or when you got, you know, a head nigga in charge syndrome, that is not copacetic for the team. It's not, you know, advantageous for the growth of the business.
It's not what?
Advantageous.
Whoa!
Like that, girl.
Let's put like a little definition or something right up on the bottom. How do you spell that?
Don't ask me. I'm drinking. Google it.
Advantageous.
Yeah, you know, advantageous.
Oh. All right.
Okay, you got
like
it?
contagious.
Just don't worry.
You're
Don't worry.
advantageous.
Touch me, baby. you having a lot of fun with this word. Word for the day. Advantageous.
Put it right here. Advantageous.
Yeah.
That's a new word. I mean,
You're welcome.
thank you.
You know, get you some vernacular skills. You know what I'm saying? Bloop. I hope y'all found this helpful. You guys should drop some comments about maybe some obstacles that y'all have gone through, or some starting over moments that you'd like to share, because that is another thing to help cope with like the grieving stages, the depression, the anxiety that comes with the growth. Because I will admit that it is a growth spurt type of opportunity. You know, tell us your story, share it with people. You'll be amazed at how many people can relate. You'll be amazed at, you know, what relationships you can form, what networking you can come across. Because truth be told, corporate America, that is such
And
a great
we both work for corporate America, and it's like
sucks.
it's like, I mean,
But I'm gonna get this bag though.
Yeah, I gotta get the bag. I mean, the light bills. I mean, you see all this light that's
You
being used.
see
This is
the lights.
free.
It's really nice though. It's
Thank you.
a great setup. So
I mean, it's not. I mean, it's not the end of the world. You know, I understand. If nobody else understand, I understand.
right,
So
I feel you.
you know, keep your head up. What Tupac said in that song?
I was just about to say, what does Tupac
This is
say?
what 8 years of working at.
Gotta keep your head up.
Hey. What? No, the part before that.
Google it.
Okay. No, I can't. Turn off my camera. You gotta keep your head up.
Gotta keep your head
Ooh,
up. Child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh,
You know that part either?
Nope. I've had fun. This is great.
I definitely enjoy. This is one of my best friends. Like at Wells Fargo, we had to have best. We didn't have to have best friends at work, but we did.
BFFs
but
at
it
work.
was crazy that we always had more than one like best friend at work, because we hung out outside of work all the time,
We did.
and a few others. And even though now we are all doing something totally different, it's
still
like
click
we're
tight.
still click tight.
Still
Like
click
so,
tight.
I think that might have been the main reason I had to stay there that long, to get lifelong friends, because. In my big grown age, that's very needed.
I mean, in my big grown age, I'm older than you, so I know.
And it's crazy. In this circle of friends with Trill and everybody else, I'm the baby.
Yeah.
But these still my road dogs.
I
Like,
mean, we gonna ride or die. What
Murder.
is it? Bad boys for life. Bad girls.
I'm still
whatever.
mad. I'm still mad at Bad Marriage for Life.
Please invite me back. I love this. It was great.
But thanks for talking to the people about starting over.
Yeah.
Since we both had to do it. Like she said, drop some comments. If you've had to start over, what were the things that you went through? What were some of your biggest fears? I know for me, my biggest fear was starting over. Like, I done invested 8-9 years in this place, and now I'm back down. I'm the rookie. I'm the newbie.
Right.
Nobody knows me. I have no name. I had to build that up for myself again. So
You're a really just blossoming spirit. Like, who could not love you?
who could not? Them bitches that my old
Fuck them.
huh.
We're not even talking about them no more.
Thank you for coming, friend.
No problem.
I'm gonna try to have more guests on here, just to sharpen up my interview skills, because this is helpful to me and helpful for me. So Trill is like my first guinea pig.
I'm with it. Social butterfly.
We social and butterflying.
Socially butterflying with alcohol. It's so wonderful. But yeah, that's it. That's what we
it. So we're gonna catch y'all on the next episode. I don't know what it's gonna be about. Maybe I do, but you'll find out when you watch it. Be sure to like,
subscribe,
comment,
hit the little dingy button for notifications.
If y'all didn't notice, I got a new subscribe button right here in the corner. I hope it's on this side. It's just if you're on a desktop, it's right here in the corner. Just scroll over and boop, press subscribe. It's easy.
What did that dance used to be called?
Drop.
Drop.
The little drop.
Was it the nay nay?
No, the nay nay is this.
This. And
this is drop.
Pop.
Pop.
Yeah. Turn it off. We're too old.
Peace.